Hey guys, welcome to Unreal Starter Kit. Today we will be making the green light, red light game from Squid Games. Okay, I've made this little blocked off level. Okay, I have some widgets. You're going to need to create a few widgets. Yeah, I created W cheated, W instructions, W lose, and W win. Okay, if you want to create a new widget, you right click, go to user interface, widget blueprint, and then you will choose user widget. Okay, let me just show you for these widgets what I have done in them, just so that we're on the same page. Okay, W cheated, it just has a text, the canvas panel and the text block that says you cheated, game over, and then the button that we can press. Instructions just has two text blocks in, which has if it is red, stop, if it is green, go. The lose, you moved, game over with the button, and win, you win with the button. That's what I have for the widgets. Just quick, simple, easy thing I made just for this tutorial. And then I created this glass material. So if you want to make the glass material, you can just right click. You can go to materials and create this new material. Then once you did that, just go into it. And that all you're going to change on the left hand side, here by blend mode, it's usually on opaque. Just change it to translucent. And then by the light glass mat over here, you can just change the opacity to how much you want. So I just put it to 0.8. Okay, now let's create the blueprint. Right click, blueprint class, actor. I'm going to say BP red light RG or BP underscore RG game. Okay, let's go into it. Now there's a few things I want to add here. On the left hand side, I want to add a static mesh. This one I'm going to call this base. Okay, then on the right hand side by static mesh, I'm just going to choose the cylinder. Okay, the cylinder, I'm going to change these values to 0.1. And then maybe make this 5 for now. Okay, now we want to add in another static mesh. This one we can call caller. And over here, I downloaded an asset of Fab, cute girl. And we can lock this and change this to 20. And then just drag it up. Okay. And then place it correctly a little bit back so that it's in the middle. Okay, perfect. Now I want to create another static mesh. And this one, I'm just going to say light box. This light box. I'm going to use the cube and just pull this forward. And we need the material, so there's no material here, so we can just click off it and click back onto it. Then the materials will show. In this one, I'm just going to say glass, light glass mat is what I made that one. Okay, now I want to add in point light and just get this point light in here inside this box. See, okay, that looks good. We're going to rename it green light. Duplicate it and call this one red light. Red light. So the green light, we're going to choose the color. We're just going to put this red down and the blue down so it can be green. Go OK. And the intensity for now we're going to put to 0. Then the red light we're going to choose. I'm going to move the green down and the blue down so it can be red. Go OK. And the intensity we can just shift down. We don't want it to be on right now. Okay. The next thing we got to add now would be a box collision. This box collision will be, let's rename it to victory box. Victory box. Just move it at the back here. Scale, this one we're going to make 140. The scale, maybe make it 10. Let's put it over here. And this one, 10. So that's the box we'll have to run through to get our victory. Okay, now this victory box, let's just duplicate it and then rename it. This will be start line box. Start line box. And let's just change the location here to 5,000. Okay. 5,000 is good. Now we want to add another box, another cube. This one will be called start line. I mean, a cube, yes, start line. Actually, make this 0. Scale just up to 0.01. 1. Okay, 1 will be fine. And then 0. Okay, compile this and save. Let's just put this in the level just to check that our measurements are correct. Rotate it. Put this one all the way back. That should be fine. Okay. So this box we need to drop down. So -15. Let's make it a little bit more. 25. 25 is too much. Let's bring it up to 20. That's -20. Okay. Make it 22 maybe. Let's see. 22. Okay, 22 is perfect. Okay, compile and save. Now let's go to the event graph. Okay, we're going to delete the event play and active begin overlap because I'm going to be using the event tick. But first, we need to make a few custom events. Okay, so right click, add custom event. This one I'm going to say game. So this is the main game logic that we'll be using. So we just want to get a do once. Okay, from do once, we want to get a delay. Okay, from this delay, we want a random float in range. Okay, I'm going to set the minimum value to 1, maximum value to 10. Okay, then I need a sequence. Okay, so the sequence, the top one will be the logic, and the second one will be for when the game starts the first time. So this one will do once. Out of the bottom, you can actually put it in any one you want. do once. So now we need to destroy a component. I see the start line is in this start line box. We don't want it in there, so let's just drag it up so it's not in there, because we don't want it to be deleted with the start line box. So if you cross the start line box before the game starts, you will lose. That's why we have this box there. So when the game starts, it will get destroyed and then you can pass. That's just the way I'm doing it. You can actually put something to block the players so that they can't run, but I want them to be disqualified if they run before the time. So now from here, destroy component. Okay. Now from here, we want to get add a timeline, yes. Okay, let's go into this timeline. We'll set this length to 2 seconds. Add the track, add float track. Now right click, add key to curve float. So the time will be 0 and the value will be 0. Add another one. Time will be 2 and value will be 1. Okay, let's see, there we go. I just actually need to rename this one. I'm going to say green. Okay, then we're going to play from start. Okay, now we need to add a lerp. And we want to go into the alpha, we get delete in the A. So the A will be 0, B we want 180. Okay, now we need the base. So the caller we have to add inside the base. So to hold the caller, drag it over base. And now let's drag the base into the level. So the base will set relative rotation. A new rotation, we will right click and split struct pin. In return value, we'll go into the Z. Update here. Okay, now we want to wait until the caller has turned so the caller can call. So we will say delay, and we will put the duration in as long as the turn, which was 2 seconds. Once it's complete, we want to get the green light. We want to set intensity from the green light, and I'm going to make this 15,000. And then we need the red light. This one, set intensity, and the intensity must be 0 for the red light. Now we're going to play 2D sound. I made a sound or copied a sound from Squid Game, so this is going to be the green light sound. Green light! Okay. We need to add a variable. And this one is called I'm just going to say is red with a question mark. This meaning for is the light red. We're going to set it. This one will be false. Okay. Now we want to get another delay. Again, a random float in range. I want to set this again to 1 second, and max 10 seconds. So min 1 second, max 10 seconds. And then this time we want to, immediately after, we want to play the 2D sound. And this one is going to be red light. Because we want this one to be quicker than the green light one. Okay. So after the sound plays, it will rotate. So now we need to add rotation, add timeline. Add timeline, this one will be red. Play from start. Let's just check if we made play from start. Yeah. Okay. So play from start is going to this one. This one I'm going to set at 0.5. Well, now I'm going to make it 0.5 should be fine for now. We can set it later. Add track, add float track. Okay, now add key. This one will be 0. 0. Add another key. Time 0.5. Not point, but 1. Value 1 time 0.5. Okay, let's go back to the event graph. Okay, now we need a lerp. Again, new track to alpha, delete that one. And A is 180 and B was B0. Now we drag in the base again. Now we need to set relative rotation. And then split struct pin, put this into the new and update. Now we need to set the intensity. Okay, let's set the intensity. Green light, set intensity to 0. Red light, set intensity to 15, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I want to delay 0.5, and then I need to use red light, set, and make this true. And then from this one, we need to go all the way to do once and put it on reset. Okay, event tick, we want to get a sequence. Add 2 more because we're going to have 4. So first, what it's got to do is play the game. Let's see if it works first quickly. Let's look if that works.
Green light. Red light.
Okay, so that works.
Green light.
Okay, that first part works. Now let's do the second part. Okay, now the second part we're going to check if we're moving. So let's add a new custom event. And this one we're going to call check movement. Okay, so firstly, we need to get a branch. So this one is red light there. If it's red light, it will go through to true. We want a delay. This one I'm going to put 0.3 to give us a little bit of time to stop moving. And then from here, I need the next branch. Okay, now we need to create a new variable. And this one is going to be is moving, question mark. If this character is moving, that will shoot through true. This one we only want to do one time. because if you're moving while it's red light, you lose. So now we need to set on complete, set mode input, set input mode game and UI. Okay, now we need to, from player controller, we need to get player controller. Get player controller. Okay. And then from the get player controller, we need to show mouse cursor. We need to set show mouse cursor to true. Let's drag that up and into set. So now we have to disable input. Disable input. Target will be player character. Player character. Okay, now we need to, from disable input, we need to create new widget. Create widget, or yeah, create widget. This one is going to be the lose one. Return value add to viewport. Okay, then that should be done for check movement. Okay, the next one we're going to make is a new custom event. This one is going to be, let's rename it, moving. I'm just going to call it moving. Okay, cast to third person character. Okay, out of object, get player character. Get player character. And now we need this one. We need a branch. Okay. Now, as third person character, we need to get velocity. Let's scroll down, get velocity. After get velocity, we need the vector length. Vector length. Okay, from vector length, we need is equal to or greater than. Greater than is equal to. This we can set as 1. You can set it at 0.1 even. Just up to you, just to check if the player is moving. Okay. Now, out of true, we need is moving, and set is moving to true. False is moving, set is moving to false. Okay, that should be it for moving, just to check if the character is moving. So that now we have the red. If it's red and the character moves, then you will lose the game. So now the next one that we need before start. So a new custom, add custom event. And this one we're going to call before start. So this one I'm going to disable input. Disable input. Target is get player character. Okay, out of disable, we need to create widget. This one will be instructions. Okay, add to viewport. Add to viewport. Okay, now we need a delay. We're going to say this one's going to delay for 5 seconds. After the delay, we will say enable input. Enable input. Target player character. Get player character. From create widgets, this return value we need to drag out and say remove from parent. Remove from parent. Okay. Okay, now we need to make a new boolean. So new variable, this one will be start game. Start game set to true. We need victory box. Click on the victory box, we scroll down. On component begin overlap. Other actor will be third person, cast to third person character. Okay, disable. Let's make a delay. 0.2 is fine. Then disable input. Player character. Get player character. And then create widget. Create widget. Select widget. When okay. Now on start line box, on component begin overlap again. So this whole code here that we've just created, we can actually just copy it, paste it here. The actor into objects, and then the create widget here will be cheat. And return value add to viewport. And this return value is add to viewport. Okay, let's go up here now. So the one is the game. Check movement into 1. Moving into 1. And before start into 1. So this game, we actually need to make a branch first. And this one's condition is start game. So once the start game, before start, once this has completed, then it will make start game true. And this one, we before start, we can do once. Before start, let's make it do, because we only wanted to do one time. Do once. And then before start. Moving needs to be constantly done, and check movement constantly done. Compile it and save. Let's check if it's working properly. Press play. If it is red, stop. If it is green, go. Okay, there's our line we mustn't cross.
Green light.
Okay, let's go.
Red light. Green light. Red light.
Okay, you won. Oh, so we needed to add in the mouse. We haven't added in the mouse over here by this one. Get player controller. Just move this. Set input mode. Game mode and UI. Player controller. Get player controller. From player controller set mouse. Set show mouse cursor to true. Okay, we can just copy this piece. Let's move these up. Paste that here. Compile and save. Okay, let's press play. Okay, let's see if we run past this line before game starts.
Green light. Red light.
You moved, game over. This white line should be more this way, but anyway, play from here. You cheated, game over. Okay. So viewport, just take this and move it over there. Now that should be all done. That's me. Let's just change my performance. We go high. Just press play.
Green light.
Let's go.
Red light. Green light. Red light.
Okay, you won. Let's play again. Just want to see, once it's red light, if we move or we lose.
Green light.
Let's go.
Red light.
Okay, let's try to move. Oh, there.
Green light.
So if I try to move when it's red, then I lose. Okay. So that's a way that we can set up a red light, green light game in Unreal Engine. Very easy to do. You can use it in multiplayer, whatever you want. You can, it's just small and easy. You can add it in any type of game. Hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next one.